Hey everybody, it's your friend Ryan Rohlf with the dsmSOLD team at Keller Legacy Group in Des Moines and Central Iowa. And today I wanted to talk to you about getting the home buying journey started. So if you are a prospective home buyer, this video is for you. So we might be thinking, hey, rates are coming down, or maybe your circumstances have changed and now you want to explore the process of buying, but you're just wondering, I don't know where to start, and I don't know financially with rates and everything that you hear in the media and so on and so forth, right? You might be wondering, can I even afford a home? And so a lot of people, they might just keep doing what they're doing because they don't want to ask the questions, right? Well, that's why I'm here to share with you some tips in getting prepared to buy a home. So first and foremost, you want to have your financial documents in order. So a lender is going to need W-2s, pay stubs, bank statements, and they will also need to pull your credit score. So your credit score is an important factor as well. One of the things that I really enjoy about the amazing lender partners that we work with is that they are willing to work with our clients regardless of where they're at and helping them to get on a path to pre-approval if we can't get them pre-approved right away, let's say. So, if your credit score is maybe not where it needs to be, our lender partners, as well as myself, will help you provide tips and keep in contact as we work throughout that process to get your score to where it needs to be so you can get pre-approved and get into a home that fits your needs. A lot of people think that home prices are expensive, and they've gone up, and yes, they have, and yet there are a lot of great programs that are available for first-time buyers specifically, such as the Iowa Finance Authority. They can help with some of the costs of home buying, and of course I would be more than happy to share with you in more detail what those look like, or connect you with one of our lender partners that can share with you those options that are available as well. That being said, pre-approval is really one of the first steps, and it might sound scary because you have to get your credit pulled and so on and so forth. Well, there are some lenders that are able to do a soft credit pull as well. That means it's not necessarily going to show up on your report. Now, if you wanted to actually get pre-approved, you are going to need to do a hard credit pull. But there are ways to preemptively prepare so that when the time comes, you can get that credit pulled, and theoretically, we should be ready to go, right? So a soft credit pull is one of the ways to check where you're at there, and if things are good, or maybe you're not sure where things are at, we can help get you on a path to success there. A great tool, if you aren't aware, a lot of credit cards now have something within their system that gives you some sort of credit score. Another great tool is Credit Karma. There are other tools out there as well, and again, I will preface that by saying I am not a lender, and also what I've heard from lenders is that Credit Karma is not completely accurate, but it does give you a decent picture of where you're at. So if you're, typically imagine that a lender, when they pull your credit, is going to be a little bit lower than what Credit Karma says, for example. So take that into consideration if you're using that app, and that could be a great app to monitor, what's your credit card utilization, what is hurting you the most on your credit score if you're working on building your credit, making your credit better to be able to get a better interest rate. So those are all things, again, that we can connect you with individuals that can help you with all of the pieces of the mortgage pre-approval process. And really, at the end of the day, it's a quick application and going through the process. But again, if it's something that's helpful for you as a home buyer, and you're not really sure what to do, we are there to assist you and hold your hand throughout that process, as well as the lender partner. That's why we work with the lenders that we work with, because really we want them to take care of our clients, just like we take care. We're going to help you through the process, help you understand the process. And typically in tandem with getting a pre-approval is when people sit down and connect to what we call a buyer strategy session. So in that session, what we're going to talk about is really the real estate process in a nutshell, kind of what to expect from beginning to end. A lot of it will probably answer some questions that you might have throughout the process, but additionally, fine if you're asking those questions. Like I always tell our clients, hey, this is what I do day in and day out. I don't expect you to remember all of these things. This is just a helpful crash course to get us started. So if any of these questions pop up again, do not be afraid to ask them. That's what I'm here for. We're here to answer those questions, both myself and our lender partners. And really, we're your team. We're your real estate team helping you get into homeownership. So in that consultation, we go through the process. We talk about needed documentation that we will need. One of the things, if you've been watching the news, is that real estate laws now require agency agreements in the state of Iowa. We walk you through what that means, and really, the short of it is that it gives us the ability to act as a fiduciary on your behalf, hold your information confidential, and it does detail out how we get compensated as agents. We walk through that and help you understand that, so that we can get started helping you find the perfect home. So once that is done, once we work through the pre-approval process and we've connected, then we're going through the process of starting to look at properties. And really, that's what it takes to get started, is getting your finances order, getting pre-approved, talking to a real estate agent, and finding someone that clicks with you that, if you're not sure what to do in the process, you're afraid of not knowing the answers, work with somebody who's going to assist you and is a coach for you, right? That's what we do. We want to coach you through the process. I don't expect you to know anything really about the home buying process other than, hey, here's what I pay in rent. Could I get a home for this? And if I could get a home for this, what would that home look like? And what does the process look like, right? That's where I'm expecting a lot of our buyer clients and their first-time buyers to start. If you've got more knowledge on that, great. If you don't, that is totally okay as well. Our job is to assist you in the process and make it as smooth and streamlined and fun and comfortable as possible for you, so that we can get you into homeownership. Because really, at the end of the day, homeowners have a higher net worth than those that are renting. So it's going to help you build equity, build up your nest egg for retirement. Of course, you want to invest in other things as well, and yet real estate is a great way to gain funds in the future for retirement or future moves, because it does grow over time as you live in the home and take care of the home and make updates to the home, right? So hopefully this was helpful, and of course, if you have any additional questions or you want to talk one-on-one, feel free to reach out at any time. I am always here to answer those questions, and I would love to assist you. I really enjoy helping both home buyers and home sellers navigate the process and helping them understand what comes next and walking them through what everything's going to look like and what's going to take place as we go through the process of buying or selling. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.